Hey everybody, this is Wendy. Welcome. I'm happy you're here today. Today is our last video in the Stampin' Blend series, and we are going to cover advanced blending this week. So basically I've stamped the Modern Heart stamp out several times, 4 times, and I have a few different blending options to show you today. Now, this very first one that I'm about to do uses Highland Heather Light, Dark, and then I believe it's Rich Razzleberry at the end, or Blackberry Bliss. I can't remember. Anyway, it's neither here nor there. The point is that if you use a darker color from another blending family, then it will give you that shadow you're looking for. Now, when I first put this down, it looks pretty rough. I mean, it's not the greatest 2 colors, but here's the thing. These are not meant to blend together, these 2 different colors. So what I do is I go back over it with my darker of the other family, and I kind of like pull them together the best I can. That bottom purple has a lot of red in it, so it makes it a little bit difficult, but ultimately you can still get a blend into all 3 colors. Now, I will say that when you blend with a different color from another color family or blend family, the key, in my opinion, is doing this in a small space. Now, here I'm doing these fairly large hearts, and so I feel like that kind of makes it a little bit more difficult to see how it would shadow. But I really wanted to give you an idea of how you can use these together. So the Petal Pink is on top, and then I'm using Flirty Flamingo at the bottom. And this is one of my favorite blends, actually. And this works really, really well with on the Magnolia stamp set that we have out right now. So as you can see, I go over once and then I'm going over a second time and blending everything together. And I like to take the lightest color and blend it all the way down to the darkest. And you usually get the best blend that way. Now this next blend was a new one to me, and I actually just tried it out here on the video just to see how it would work. And it is my least favorite of all 4. It just didn't quite get the effect that I wanted. But I tried, and that's all you can do. So the whole point of this video is to just kind of show you that if you sit and practice with the different colors, you can come up with some really fun different blends and different techniques that you can do with these markers. So I'm using the Bermuda Bay on top. I use the light Bermuda Bay and the dark, and then I use the pretty peacock on the bottom. And that would work really well for a darker shadow in a small space. So if you wanted to blend something that was a little bit smaller and you just needed a darker shadow, then I would definitely reach for this color combo. So that's the Bermuda Bay and then the pretty peacock, and it blends pretty well into each other. But when it dried back, I don't know, I just didn't get a lot of contrast here. That was the thing I did not like about this blend the most, is it really didn't give me a whole lot of contrast. And I like, for example, the heart prior with the pinks, I like the contrast in that. So here I'm getting Daffodil Delight, light and dark. And then we're going to use some Pumpkin Pie and then Poppy Parade, light and dark. So this is my very favorite blend. I love doing this blend, and it's kind of like a sunset blend, and it works fantastic for roses, lots of different types of flowers actually, and it works even well with this heart. These colors just blend really nicely together, and you just get this really cool kind of sunset effect is what I'm calling it basically. And really easy to color. In fact, you'll be seeing a video from me further in July where I use one of these hearts for a card. I am going back over this with the pumpkin pie, blending it into the poppy parade, and then back over it with the daffodil delight and blending it in. And then at the end, I bring back in this lightest color and move it all the way across the heart, which kind of lightens everything up and pulls all the blends together. It is definitely my favorite. So those are the hearts, and then I made a swatch where I just scribbled all of these out and wrote out the names of them. There's more photos on my blog if you want to see them there. You can click on either of these images to watch another video. Click on the circle with my face in it to subscribe, and I hope you have an amazing day. Thanks so much for tuning in, and you can purchase these blends at shoploveandstampin.com.